Hi, welcome to the Craft channel. My name's Corinne Bradd and today I want to show you a quick demonstration to make these really effective paper palm leaves. You can make them really from any kind of paper in your stash. You can use natural tones so that they'll go with pampas grass and other dried flowers, or you can make them as loud and bright as you like. But there's two simple methods to make a palm leaf. One of them is the Concertina. And, oh, this isn't concertina as easily as I thought it would. The concertina and clamp. So you've simply got a concertina folded piece of paper that you clamp at the bottom. The other method, which actually produces quite a good palm leaf, is the concertina and fold, so that your palm leaf doesn't need clamping at the bottom. If you're going to do the concertina and fold method, I would suggest you use nothing thicker than about 160 gram paper. In fact, something like 100 gram paper is perfect for this. The structure of the leaf, the concertina folds, will keep it quite rigid. But if you try and fold it from card, you're going to find it really difficult to do that fold at the bottom. If you're just doing the concertina and clamp, then you can use anything up to about 300 gram card. So I will show you what I mean with this one here. Now I've pre-folded these. I've actually used a scoring board and I've folded these or scored these at 2 centimetre increments. You can of course fold it by hand, but if you've got a scoring board, make use of it, because what it will do is it will give you a much more even leaf. So once you've concertina folded your card, open it up and fold it in half, or fold it in half as much as you can. I'm just going to trim off this excess piece at the side. And as with all of your projects, if you have excess, don't throw it away until you've finished your project, because pieces like this offcut are really handy. So if you fold it in half and you sketch yourself a gentle curve, like so, and then just cut it and then reconcertina your folds, you'll end up with a simple palm leaf shape like this one here. If you want to make something a little bit more exciting, fold it in half again and then slice down on every other score line. Turn it over and slice back again. Oh. And then just open it up to get each individual finger of the leaf. Like so. So that when you concertina fold it, you have individual spikes. Now, if you can't be bothered to do that curve bit, you can just cut down and have it so you've got like a square topped leaf, but I quite like this design. And then grab yourself some decent contact adhesive and a wooden skewer. Now, I would first of all put a liberal amount of contact adhesive right on that central valley fold and pop your skewer in there with the pointed side up, unless you're going to pop them in Oasis when you'd want the pointed side down. But just for safety's sake, do the pointed side up and then just run a line of contact adhesive along here, like so. And put the lid back on before it bleeds all over the place. Concertina fold it up and then just clamp it for a minute. Just while that glue gets tacky. And while you're clamping it, take an offcut, smooth it over the blade of your scissors to give it a bit of a curl, and then just use a dry glue stick. Liberally put some dry glue on there. Now, you know me, I don't like to let glue dry, so I'm risking it. Take your clamps off, grab your strip of pre-glued card and bind it around the base of your palm leaf. Just bind it around there a couple of times and trim off the excess. And then give it a minute really to let the glue dry properly before you then fan out your leaves. So that's the concertina fold and clamp method, and show you the concertina fold and fold again. So again, I'll put templates below, but I've concertina folded this piece of paper and then folded it in half. And then what I'm going to do is fold it in half and draw that nice curve on it again, like so. And when you've got a large piece of paper like this, what I would suggest you do is actually just clamp those folds while you're working on it, while you're cutting it. And because this is much thinner than the card, I'm actually going to cut this with a scalpel. And again, don't throw away your offcuts. I'm going to get rid of those clamps, they're annoying me. Because you're going to need a piece of that offcut in a minute. So this long edge will be this top point of your palm leaf. So use a scalpel and carefully cut out the fingers of your palm. So there is your leaf cut out. And the main reason that I concertina fold these first of all is because if you then try and put your concertinas in, it's really difficult to match up that concertina with the point of your leaf. We'll put a little bit of glue just on the back there. Just so that when I let go of this, it doesn't all come unfolded again. Fold it up like so. And then before you go any further, just hold that in place a minute. Take one of your offcut pieces. Just fold it into a strip. And stick one side of that strip to the back of one of the longest, like the longest section of your palm leaf. And this is so that you can join it effectively and cleanly at the top, rather than actually sticking those two bits together and having a palm leaf that looks like it's been folded. If you put that extra tab on the back, it means you can join it and it will still open up like the rest of it. Grab yourself a hole punch. This is about a 1.5mm hole on this. And punch right through the middle of your concertina folds. Grab your skewer and push it in there. a nice snug fit, and give that skewer a liberal glue. You then add some glue to the other side of that strip, holding strip, and then just fold this up around the skewer. And then on these bits here, God, you know, this is so much easier to do when I'm not being filmed. Take that strip, fold it over the back there to secure that central leaf. Just clamp that in place for a second while that glue dries. These are actually sewing clips, but they're really very handy for paper projects as well. So you have your palm leaf like that. You can leave it just like that. What you can do is you can fold down the bottom edge of your palm leaf. And can you see why I say make this out of paper? If this was in card, you would have such a job to get that folding neatly because the card is so thick. Just going to put a little bit of glue down there. And clamp that in to hold that in position. There you go. As I say, if you're doing this for yourself at home, leave yourself time for the glue to dry. In fact, you can work on 3 palm leaves at a time, each one allowing the glue to dry before you move on to the next one. But as you can see, they make a great display. I don't know if you can see them just behind me there. So if you're looking for a spring project, or you can do them in autumnal colours, you can do them in Christmas colours, it doesn't really matter. But what it does mean is all those random pieces of paper that you have in your stash that you think, oh, I'm never going to use that, it's weird, turn it into something beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed that demonstration. We've got lots more ideas coming up for you in the coming months. Check us regularly, and if you subscribe, you'll get notified every time we upload a new video, which I think we're doing a couple a week at the minute. I don't know how long I can keep that up for. I'm exhausted. In the meantime, though, keep safe. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. If you've enjoyed videos by the Crafts channel, hit the like button. Want to see more of us? Then click subscribe. See you next time.